Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
All
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Review Nation. Nick here.
Gabe, Gaiton Day.
Now, Gabe, I'm wearing one of my new hats for Christmas. I got the gold for a reason because that's what the Lakers know. They know about gold. I don't even think the New York Knicks know about bronze, to tell you the truth.
Excuse me, cousin. Check the stats. Check the record. The Knicks just smacked Milwaukee the other day. 130-110. Oh, Giannis.
Okay.
With their $1 billion player, Giannis. Would they give Giannis like $250 million or something crazy like that? Giannis was on the bench. Giannis was on the bench, couldn't do anything. You know, it's funny, bro. My brothers, everybody went crazy because we beat the Bucks. We're like 1-2. You know what I mean, bro?
Hey,
lost the first.
You got to start somewhere.
The Knicks
Lakers, they lost against the Clippers the second year in a row, but last year it worked out pretty good. So we'll lose against the Clippers in the opening night. I don't care. But we are going to jump right into what we're doing today. Gabe, what are we checking out on Boring Reviews today?
We are checking out the trailer for is it Agneepath or Agneepath. And I don't know much about this film. I know that it was a request by, is it Shubham?
Shubham, yep. This is actually a remake or a reboot, same difference, of a film that came out in 1990 with Amitabh Bachchan. Me and Chris actually reacted to that trailer not too long ago. And so this is a remake of that. So I'm thinking that's why Shubham had requested us to check out this one. I think as far as, you know, the history, books, and all that kind of stuff go, this one fared better. I have a little bit of information here. This came out in 2012, stars Hrithik Roshan, Sanjay Dutt, Rishi Kapoor, Priyanka Chopra. All right, so you got some big names there. This was directed by Karan Malhotra. I want to say I've heard that name a lot. This is it's emerged as one of the highest grossing films of all time in Bollywood. So there you go. This definitely was received very well. We're going to go ahead and check this out. Don't forget to help us out by liking and subscribing to our reaction here. Gabe, any words before you give us a countdown?
You know, just two of my favorite actors, Priyanka Chopra. I told you, I've been in love with her since Quantico. Nick Jonas is such a lucky man. And Hrithik Roshan, man, I tell you what, Hrithik Roshan really impressed me in Super 30. I've become such a huge fan of his. I think he's better when he's doing that type of acting, you know what I mean? The more of a character role as opposed to the action films, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But I'm ready to jump into this when you are, brother.
All right, let us know. Yep.
And 3, 2, 1.
I was going to say it looked familiar. I've seen that before. Dharma Productions.
Oh.
मांडवा चाहिए मुझे वापस
Oh, Sanjay Dutt's the bad guy. Cool. I like this trailer, man. I like how they're put together. Not a lot of words, just music and the chanting and action. Woo. Oh.
मुझे दीनानाथ चौहान को मरना पड़ेगा।
All right, I got real quick. Sanjay Dutt there, who plays the villain who was laughing. I gotta say, he kind of was giving me an Uncle Fester vibe right there at that last scene. What'd you think of that?
You know, like I said, I'm not a fan of his action films, but I like this one just from the visuals, of course. He does such a good job acting with his eyes. And obviously, he's got those beautiful eyes that just, you know what I mean? Like he can convey pain, he can convey joy, he can convey so many emotions just with his eyes alone, which is what I thought he did really well in Super 30. So the fact that this is a revenge film, his father obviously was killed, and you can see him carrying that pain throughout the course of the film. I think it's going to make for an interesting story. I'd definitely be interested to check it out. Like I said, he's one of my favorites, of course, along with Amir Khan, National Treasure, my man Nawazuddin Siddiqui. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what are your thoughts?
I love the way that trailer was cut. I love watching trailers. Obviously, we have a YouTube channel for it, but I love the way that trailer was cut. I noticed that there was no closed caption, so that always makes me a little nervous because I want to try to give it as authentic of a reaction as possible. But we didn't need we don't know what he said at the very end, but I'm assuming some kind of diss about his dad or whatnot. But you didn't need it for this one. I love the chanting. I mean, ever since like Star Wars Episode 1, no. I mean, all that kind of stuff. I love that in music. It makes it more powerful for me. It kind of gave me a Pirates of the Caribbean vibe with some of the locations they were at, which, you know, I like that. I actually would not mind with our humongous list that we have not gotten to in a while. I would not mind moving this thing a little closer to the top because this looked very entertaining. We didn't get to see too much of Priyanka Chopra, but I'm sure she's going to be fantastic as well. We didn't get to see too much of Rishi Kapoor, but I'm sure he's going to be fantastic. I would be willing to check this out. I'm excited to actually whenever we do, but I just like the way the trailer was cut. And I mean, you can see this guy, you can see the storyline just in that trailer. Father was killed. He wants to avenge that. I mean, this guy looked like he was no nonsense. At least he wasn't doing that action star who's like kind of like all cocky about like, hey, I'm gonna get you. Like, which is fine sometimes. But he just looked like he was a man possessed and he had one goal in mind, and that was to get some revenge. So, you know, I can dig it.
Definitely. That's how come I'm like, I like this because even though there's that action element to it, he's still conveying that pain, that emotionality. And I think that's what he does the best. That's what he should do. I know he's known for doing action films and of course the dancing and singing, but his eyes, man, just it's something about those eyes, man. You know what I mean, bro? Just very, very mesmerizing, very, very captivating, very, very powerful.
Yeah, you know what's cool? It's just a very side thing, but we had just finished doing our review for Wonder Woman. He went with his family to go watch it in the theaters, and he posted about it on Twitter. I thought that was really, really cool that he was such a fan. He was so excited to see it on the big screen and support the movie industry, which obviously he's a part of. So I thought that was cool. Guys, girls, let us know what you think. This came out 8 years ago. This came out in 2012, Gabe, the year of Avengers. How great was that movie when it came out? Jeez Louise. But let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time,
we know all things.